Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Today is the 7th of February 2024. The 7th already. Let's go ahead and start today off with a blessing. Universe Creator, Spirit Guides, please give us, the collective, a blessing for this day, a blessing just for us, just for us, just for us. Here we go. We get a blessing woven in truth. Have the courage to speak your truth, and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. Guys, when we keep, and this is a different card, so when we keep getting the same messages over and over again, this card was on a card that looked like this the other day. We keep getting the same messages. This is the universe urging us to stand in our truth. Do not, and this is important where we are right now in the universe and in time, we must stand in truth. If we don't stand in the truth that we know to be true, if we do not stand in truth and we allow the liars and the lies to stand, we will be ruled by those lies and the reality will never return. Understand what is at stake right now. Let's go ahead and pull a fairy oracle card. Okay, here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us a fairy card, a fairy oracle just for this Wednesday morning. Ooh, we get believe in magic. Look at her. Look at her. It says, open your eyes and see the magic that's all around in nature. The fairy of the northern lights says, you are a part of nature, so you are magical too. Namaste, y'all. Listen to these messages. Open your heart and receive them. Let the blessings flow onto you, into you, through you, and around you. All right, here we go, y'all. I have some wonderful questions today, and hopefully I get this video out on time. So let me stop talking and get to doing what we came here to do. All right, my first question is from Denny. Denny wants to know, will CRISPR technologies help men with prostate cancer? And these guys, this CRISPR technologies, if you guys remember, these people are doing gene editing. So, um, I don't know. It could be a Pandora's box. This is people trying to recreate what humans are, gene splicing, etc., etc. But it's a good question. Will CRISPR technologies help men with prostate cancer? Taro, please answer this. Yes or no? I'm sorry, Denny. Taro is saying no. Taro is saying no, that this is not going to be a help for men with prostate cancer. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Beautiful Girl says, Sebastian Pineda, former president and billionaire of Chile, died in a plane crash yesterday. Was this plane crash an accident? Universe creator, spirit guides. Did Sebastian Pineda death, was that an accident or did someone sabotage his plane? So we got to ask it this way. Was Sebastian Pineda, hold on. I got cards that flipped over, y'all. Was Sebastian Pineda a victim of homicide? Yes or no? We got a yes. We got the magician. So, beautiful girl, there may be something more to this. And guys, remember, this is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Okay? These are my own personal opinions. But Tarot is saying that former President Sebastian Pineda may have been a victim of some unfortunate circumstances. My next question from Beautiful Girl: did Steve Mnuchin fund any of his business dealings with money that he illegally appropriated from the United States Treasury? Did Steve Mnuchin fund any of his businesses with stolen or misappropriated U.S. funds? Yes or no? We got a yes on that one. And look at this. We get the little happy childhood card, the I'm sorry, the 4 of cups. Uh, yeah, the answer is yes. Yes. There was a whole lot of crimes that were committed under 45's administration right before our eyes. And everything that is going on now is to try to protect all of those criminals who were involved in it. My next question is from Sharon Y. Sharon says, on February 5th at 9:30 p.m., I saw on the camera in my house what looked like a long white telescope looking around the downstairs area of my house. I went downstairs to see what it was and couldn't find anything. Sharon wants to know, was it supernatural or extraterrestrial? Because she knows it wasn't human because she went down there to check. So here we go. Universe, creator, spirit guides. What was it that Sharon saw in her house on February 5th that was casting a long white light? And I'm feeling, I see this, Sharon, in my mind's eye. I feel like like a telescope, a long white light, like something that you would use in one of the old Mario video games to look around in the dark. That's what I am seeing and what I am feeling. Sharon, number one, you know, you are an empath, and you have a tendency for spirits to be attracted to you. And I do believe that your recently crossed over um, your ex is around you constantly. Um, there's no harm to you. I wouldn't be afraid of this. I think he's trying to just let himself be known that he has not left you. Speak to this entity. So, is it supernatural or extraterrestrial? Yes, Sharon, it is. And you get the justice card with this. And this is why I feel like this is protecting you. So I really feel like this is your daughter's father who refuses to leave you. So if it's not bothering you, speak to him. Speak to him. If it is bothering you, speak to him and let it know what you desire. Okay. If you're okay with it, then you're okay with it. But if you're not okay with it, then you need to let the entity know. But you are being protected. You are being watched over constantly. And that light is always around you. So if anything, feel extra protected. You have an ally on the other side. Okay? My next question is from Carmen Bees. And asks, Carmen says, my mom and my big brother have crossed over. Um, do they have a message for me and my dad? I wish you would, you guys, when you guys give me questions about family members and stuff like that, it would help if you just gave me a first name or even their initials, and that would help to make sure that when I reach out into the universe, that it is your loved one that is answering and not just a random entity. Okay. And that's why I say take everything, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Um, Especially now. The veil is very thin. Um, the other side is literally we can reach out and touch it. If you guys are feeling that your family is around you or passed over loved ones are with you or you're hearing whispers or stuff like that, understand we are in the time. This awakening is happening to everyone, whether you know it or not. Things are happening. Uh, we are being allowed to interact, I'll say, between frequencies, between vibrations. Okay? Enhance your abilities. Work on you. All right? Build yourself up and be open minded to see, hear, feel, and understand. Use your time to get to know who you are and why you're here. All right? All right. So here we go for Carmen B. Is there a message from Carmen B's mom and Big Brother, Universe Creator, Spirit Guides? Is there a message from the universe for Carmen D's? Here we go. We get a yes, and I'm told to draw 3 cards. Okay. All right, here we go, Carmen. The first card that you got. So here we go. Your mom and your brother, and I'm going to just use them collectively. Nope, this is your brother, mature, grounded male, successful, wealthy businessman. This is about your security. Make sure that you are taking care of your financial matters. Stay on top of your finances. The second card that we've got is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is your family is telling you good things are coming to you. This is good luck, fortune, chance, karma, decisive moments, cycles of life, fortune, upheaval, and chance. And that upheaval is an important word because the last card we get is the Tower, and this is the card of upheaval, but this is the card of change. So, what I am feeling, Carmen, is you do not be afraid. Things are about to change in your life, but they are going to change for the better. It is time to let go of things that you don't need. Get rid of the garbage, get rid of the clutter, get rid of the junk. Okay, start thinking about taking care of yourself and your financial situation. In fact, I'm kind of hearing if you may have some valuable things that you could sell or trade that will bring added income in to you. Clear out the clutter and make a profit off of some of the things that you could get rid of that you're not using but are holding on to. Okay? Clean up the clutter and good things will come to you. That's what I'm being told for you. Okay, Carmen? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. My next question is from Risa S. And Risa wants to know, is the Supreme Court of Illinois or the U.S. Supreme Court going to help Jussie Smollett? And guys, Jussie Smollett was one of the stars on Empire, and he was in Chicago and claimed that he was the victim of a hate crime. And then shortly after that, the police turned around and charged him, said that he had fabricated the crime, that he had done it to himself. Jussie Smollett has maintained his innocence. He went to jail, he served time, he made a plea bargain, and now the state of Illinois is going after him again. So they threw him in jail for a while. He had to serve some jail time. He had to post a $10,000 bond, which they made him forfeit. So which means he lost that money. So they took the money and put him in jail and are trying to put him in jail again on other charges. This is a whole thing, y'all. And the reason that this is important is because this happened before we were made aware of all the heinous things that are being done to Hollywood actors. Jussie Smollett is an openly gay actor. He played an openly gay character on the television series Empire. It was almost at the end of the season, but I think the writing on the wall was a whole bunch of people were about to get cut. And I think they were kind of pushing his character to go deeper and deeper. And if you guys remember, I mean, this was the first black man to kiss another man on primetime television. Jussie Smollett broke a whole lot of barriers down for gay people in America, but he was also kind of forced out there to perform these acts that are, you know, how people who cannot stand gay people cannot stand to see two men being intimate with each other in any way, shape, or form. So it threw up a whole lot of hate. And I'm not defending Jussie Smollett, um, but I do believe that there is a whole lot more to the story than we are privy to. I believe that there may be drugs or substances that were involved in this. And guys, just understand how long the arm of people who want to destroy you in Hollywood really is, especially if you're a person of color, because you don't have a whole lot of safety places. You don't have a whole lot of safe places to go to. So, but the question is, will the Supreme Court help Jussie Smollett in his case? Universe Creator Spirit Guides Tarot, yes or no? Will the Supreme Court help him? Yes, and we've got money and we've got the poor, impoverished people. I do not believe the Supreme Court is going to side on the side of the courts. I believe they will side on the side of Jussie Smollett, that he is a victim of double jeopardy and that the legal system was used against him maliciously. Okay, there you go. Because remember, he got sentenced to some time in jail, but only served a couple days. So that right there tells you that something wasn't on the up and up. And guys, they, like Cat Williams says, he has been in jail hundreds of times, has never been to prison, has never been convicted of what was arrested for. This is very important. Understand, people get set up every day, and law enforcement is used to disenfranchise a whole lot of people. So just keep an open mind. Now that you know how the people who he was working for operates, try to look beyond the the superficial and try to look a little deeper. I think what he was going through was broadcast all over worldwide news. He didn't call the press. The press took the story and ran with it. Remember that. The media can blow up what they want to blow up, and they can suppress what they want to suppress. Just remember that. My next question is from Risa. King Charles has cancer. Harry is in the UK. He's already on his way back home, y'all. Is Charles's health degrading? Yes, King Charles's health is degrading. Harry went over being what he was supposed to be, the studious son. He was over there for about not even 48 hours, y'all. He literally went over there, got off the plane, took a nap, went to visit his daddy. Whatever his daddy had to say to him, his daddy said to him. And Harry was back to Heathrow, back on the airplane, coming back to the United States. Okay, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Risa wants to know, will this be the return of Harry and Meghan? Not yet. Not yet. And I'm going to skip to Danny Jeannie Hair's question because this is a part of this question. And Danny Jeannie Hair, well, first we need to answer, Is, oh, we already did. King Charles's health is degrading. We can go ahead and ask the tarot cards. Universe creator, spirit guides. Is King Charles's health degrading? Yes or no? Oh, tarot says no, but we got the death card. Look at that. We got the repose. So this could be that this is the end for him. Guys, he is a sick man. I think that I should have asked it, is he going to get better? This is the rest card. It's coming down to it for King Charles. Will King Charles recover from what is going on with him? And we get a yes, we get the justice card. Okay, this is so weird. Okay. All right. Um so I'm just gonna stick with the tarot cards and not put my 2 cents in it. Danny Jeannie here wants to know: Will and Kate stay together? Will and Kate stay together? Universe creator, spirit guides. Will and Kate stay together? We got a maybe on that one. Let me read what this card says. Balance, resourcefulness, ups and downs, adaptability, flexibility, juggling life, juggling money, transferring money, profit and loss, incomes and outgoings, financial stress and partnership. I think tarot is telling us exactly this is a maybe. Whatever is going on in Will and Kate's relationship, they are going through it right now. It is not over. So they have not made any decisions as to what they are going to do in their lives. Y'all remember that the butterfly effect, okay? Anything in history can be in our history can be changed literally with the flap of a butterfly's wings. History, the ripple through the space-time continuum can change the outcome of anything. This is where we, in our personal lives, this is where we need to think positively because our thoughts are energy. Our thoughts are what manifest our reality. What we think is what we become. Okay, and this is the most important thing. So Harry and Will and Kate are going through a tumultuous time in their relationship. They are renegotiating their contract. They are looking at their relationship in different ways. I saw a video where Will and Kate were greeting young children, and one of the children asked Kate who she was, and she didn't say, "I'm Princess Kate." She said, I'm his wife, which took herself to being someone's property, not having an identity. There is a lot that we don't understand that is going on. Complex relationships. This isn't Ken and Barbie, y'all. These are real people. So there's trouble, but they're going through it just like any of us do when we're having problems in our relationships. All right. All right. My next question is from Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, my mom transitioned on 1/9/24. She was afraid to cross over. Is she okay? Universe creator, spirit guides. Is Jacqueline's mom okay on the other side? Yes or no? Yes, she is okay. And you get the ace of rods. When she transitioned, she realized that she had no reason to be afraid. In fact, she is joyous because now all the things that were plaguing her are number one gone. And I feel like she breathed a sigh of relief because she was holding on to staying in this realm so hard because she was afraid of what she's been taught, afraid of what's been drilled into her head about what she should do or shouldn't do, should be or shouldn't be. She is happy. She is safe. She transitioned safely. Let me read this card to you. You get the Ace of Wands. The card is inspiration, and it reads new beginnings, good news, physically starting something new. Okay? And that is the whole of the story. Once she crossed over, she realized there was never a reason to be afraid. She is happy, she is safe, and she has finally exhaled. Okay? Talk to her, speak out loud. Like I said, the veil is thin right now. Our family members and our protectors on the other side, we can almost hear them if we focus. All right? Meditate. Go within. All right. My next question is from Nanette. Nanette, this is a great question. Nanette wants to know, how many commercials do y'all have to watch before I see any benefit of it? I have no idea, Nanette, but please do not suffer through watching commercials. I do not do YouTube for a paycheck. It's nice when I get one, but I am not doing it for that. Otherwise, I would be on here all the time doing daily shows, begging, begging, begging for people to send me super chats and super things. No, please don't watch the commercials. Skip through them. Skip through them. I skip through them. And when I put on there, if I monetize my show or not, I try. I go conservative on the ads so that they don't bombard y'all with ads. I never go aggressive on ads. I never even go balanced on ads. I always go conservative, and that means I stand a chance of making less money. In fact, I it's not stand a chance, it's a guarantee that I will make less money, but you guys will have to suffer through fewer commercials. Skip through them. When I catch them on my lives, I skip through them for you. So please, guys, do not feel like you're beholden to watch a commercial to support me. Your being here watching this show, that is the most support. That is the most wonderful because you're supporting me in spirit. And I thank you for that. My next question from Nanette is, will the new COVID outbreak be large? And if so, when will it happen? Okay, Universe Creator Spirit Guides, I said I was going to use just tarot and not me. Will the next COVID outbreak be large? Yes or no? And we got a yes, and we've got the obstruction. And guys, what I am feeling right now, this is a lung issue again, breathing problems. If so, when I was writing out this question, I was feeling like March. So y'all, it's coming. The CDC, or the World Health Organization, has already suggested people put your mask back on. But it is completely up to you. When it gets bad, y'all understand this one is going to be a whole lot more sneaky than the first COVID was. We have already, so many of us have already been vaccinated to the gills for COVID 19. We're not dealing with COVID 19 anymore, y'all. That is a disease of a bygone era. What we have now is a mutated form of that. So do what you need to do for you, okay? Do what you need to do for you. We are in the age of where the more you tell people to do something, the less they'll do it. So this is about people standing up and being responsible for their own health. This is your calling. So if you know, like me, I don't have a spleen. If I catch a cold, it can turn into pneumonia. I mask up because I am a vulnerable person. Okay? Do you? If you know that you are vulnerable, protect yourself. If you don't care, then do you. But this is something that each and every one of us is going to have to decide for ourselves how we are going to protect ourselves. We've already had the trial run. We've had the trial run. You know what works, you know what doesn't. It's about to be showtime. Be ready. My next question is, from Nanette. Will the GOP be successful in getting rid of Social Security? Oh my God, I hope not. Universe Creator, Spirit Guides, yes or no? And Carol is saying yes, that they will. God, I hope this doesn't happen in my lifetime. But they have been going after Social Security forever, even though it has nothing to do with them. This is money that we pay in. This is our safety net. And this tells you that the GOP wants us to fail. But on this, we got this, yes, and we got the sun. So, um, the star. And the star is hope, recognition, inspiration. So, if they are going to take away Social Security, I pray that it is replaced with something that is actually beneficial. I don't think this is going to happen in the next little while. Donnie Dump Trump is not going to win the seat. He lost his case with the appellate court yesterday. Okay? What we have to worry about now are the maggots just raising holy hell, and trying to start this civil war. This is where we are. Everything is subject to upheaval right now. We are in change. And that is what 2024 is all about. Everything is movable. Everything is possible. Nothing is set in stone at this point because it is us who are going to determine what happens and what doesn't happen. Believe that, y'all. It's our energy that is going to determine where we land. And consciousness is increasing. Things are getting better every day. Those people who did dirty deeds are going to be held accountable. Yes, we are going to go through some hard things. Yes, there is going to be a whole lot of fighting in Washington in all of these government settings. But remember, you are not a passive passenger. You are an active participant. Change your mindset. What you think, you make into reality. Stop worrying about what these people are doing in Washington, and you start thinking into existence what you desire our world to look like. Be the creator that you are. Do not be a victim. That's what they want you to do so that you create chaos. This, everything that we're living in, guys, we are creating this. We are typing this into the matrix. Change your mindset, change your reality. Hit Control Alt Delete. Stop the program that is running. Reboot it and change it. Open up the window that you want to see, not the one that they have projected for you. All right, y'all? All right. My next question, my last question, nope, not my last question. My next question is from Paula S. Paula asks, Paula says, I have a 94-year-old patient who fell and broke her hip. She's hospitalized. Paula wants to know, will her patient make it? Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides. Will Paula's 94-year-old patient who fell and broke her hip, will she make it? Yes, Paula, she will make it. 94 years old. She's a tough old broad. There you go. My next question is from Neil D. And Neil says, I have been drinking distilled water for decades. Now they're saying that there are microplastics in the distilled water. Am I safe? I don't need the cards for this one because this is our environment. This is environmental, okay? We are breathing in microplastic. Every time you see an industrial smokestack spewing smoke out into the air, ask yourself, what are they burning? What is in that smoke? We are breathing in microplastics. It has already been proven that we have in our environment have been subjected to so many toxins that plastic is now incorporated into us. Just because we breathe it, we drink it, we eat it. Microplastics are in everything. When they burn trash, when anyone burns trash and throw a plastic bag or anything plastic into that fire, it turns into microparticulates which carry on the air and are breathed in by plants, animals, and people. Neil, it's in our environment. You're doing whatever you can to make yourself safe. Continue to do what you're doing. You're eliminating the things that you know are harmful. You're doing the best you can for yourself. Continue to do what you're doing. That's all we can do. This is environmental. It's being done to us. It's being sprayed over us. And there's no way besides, unless you have had a mask, a full scuba mask on since you emerged, since before you emerged from your womb, because that was the last place you were safe. And even then, you weren't safe because your mother was breathing in the environmental toxins. So even when we were in the womb, we were bombarded with microplastics and toxins. So continue to do what you know is good for you, Neil. Um, it's in our environment. All we can do is what we can do. But don't worry. Don't worry. Pray over your food. Pray over your water. Bless. Pray over yourself. Ask the universe to protect you from the poisons that are being dumped on us. That's what we can do. But don't stop living and don't start fretting because all the water, everything is all outside. It is all subject to the same air. Okay? Don't let them scare you. And that's another way of control. Them getting you so scared that nature's gonna kill you. Remember, every one of us, when we were born, our clock started ticking. We were put here to live a life, to experience it, not to see how long it lasts, but to do as much as we can while we're in it, to be happy, to be joyous, to enjoy this. Focus on that instead of focusing on politics and sickness and illness. That's how they keep us in the matrix. All right. My next question is from Neil. When will the government start cracking down on traitors like Tucker Carlson going to Russia to hump Putin's leg and Steve Bannon, who's going around the world undermining the U.S.? It is in motion. It's happening now, Neil. It's happening now. None of these people are going to escape their karma. And this is the one thing you want to if don't focus on politics. That's a huge distraction. Number one, if you want people to get what they deserve, bless them. Ask the universe and say their name out loud. If you want things to be the way that they should be, ask the universe. So for Tucker Carlson, ask the universe, creator, spirit guides, please give Tucker Carlson and Steve Bannon everything that they deserve. Please give them everything that that they deserve. And just leave it at that. Let people receive what they have been working on. If they throw negativity into the universe, guess what? The universe is going to give that right back to them. Bless them with themselves. You ain't got to curse nobody. In fact, when you curse somebody, it does the opposite. It has that effect. Whatever you're cursing them with is a boomerang effect right back on you. So if you want to see people held accountable, bless them. Bless them. Ask the universe to give them exactly what they deserve. And do it with a happy heart, not with malice, not with wanting to see someone hurt. And then exhale and let it go. If you're focusing on somebody else getting theirs, you're not focused on you getting yours. All right? All right, that was my last question, y'all. Let me hurry up so I can get this up so that it will be on the air by 10:10. Here we go. The weather report for the rest of this week. Again, y'all, and I don't think it's even over with yet. It rained for 3 solid days. Today is the fourth day in Las Vegas that it has rained in the desert, and I'm talking measurable rain. This is the second part of this atmospheric river that is about to transversing the United States. This storm is packing a whole lot. It is rain that is going to turn into snow as it hits the mountains. This is a huge storm. It is going to affect large swaths of the United States from coast to coast. Be prepared. If you're in the mountains, it is going to be snowy. If you're in the flatlands, it is going to be rainy, or it can be snowy. But in any event, be prepared. And there are straight line winds associated with this storm as it comes off of the mountains, as it goes across Texas and Oklahoma, all those flat areas. You guys, there's a whole lot of chances for tornadoes to spawn out of these storms. And these storms are moving so fast, it can be clear blue skies. And then 5 minutes later, you're hearing the tornado warning. Pay attention to your meteorologist. Again, we are in a swath of earthquake motion. Take heavy things off your walls, please, y'all. Oklahoma got slammed last week. This is not over. This rocking and rolling is going to become so much more prevalent than it ever has been. We are in change. Everything is changing. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Be prepared. All right? Keep your go kit in your car. Have a place to go if you are told you have to evacuate. We are in a weather system. Be prepared for it. Okay, rain, snow, ice, and earthquakes, everything this week, y'all. And it's only Wednesday, so here we go. Let's go ahead and prepare for the Reiki prayer. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. Just take a deep cleansing breath in. Let it go. Let go of all the crap that is not yours. Let go of all the bull that is not yours. When you inhale, call the universe in to bring you joy and peace, to set down all the things that have worried you. Let it go. Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself, and I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Wednesday, y'all. Namaste. Oh, and I still have my $100 special going on. If you would like a reading, a sachet, and a room spray, Psychic Tanya9 at gmail.com. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.